Dear students, in this video you will learn about capacitor start induction motors and shaded pole induction motors. So these two are categorized under single phase induction motor. First we will see capacitor start induction motors. The construction of the capacitor start induction motor, it is similar to resistance split phase type induction motor. So in previous video we have seen split phase induction motor. It is similar to the capacitor start induction motor is also similar construction like split phase type induction motor, but here we are using one extra device, one auxiliary device is capacitor. Here the according to the split phase induction motor, capacitor start induction motors also having two type of windings. One is main winding, other one is auxiliary winding. The main winding will produce the main flex, due to that main IM current will flows. The auxiliary winding will produce the starting current and starting flex, due to that starting current will flows IST. The auxiliary winding will have series capacitance. The auxiliary winding will have series capacitance. So capacitor is connected. So due to the capacitor in the circuit, due to the capacitor is connected in the auxiliary winding, the current leads the IST, the starting current leads the supply voltage of induction motor. The capacitor circuit draws the leading current. Okay. So finally what we can say, capacitor current draws the leading current. The split phase induction the split phase angle is proportional to the between the two currents IM and IST, depending upon whether the capacitor remains in the circuit permanently or is disconnected from the circuit using centrifugal switch. So we will have one centrifugal switch. So using the centrifugal switch we can disconnect, we can connect capacitor. So according to the disconnecting and connecting of capacitor, so these capacitor start induction motors are again further classified into capacitor start motor, capacitor start and capacitor run motors. So again these are classified into two different, with the centrifugal switch, without centrifugal switch. So we will see in next slide. So here we can see capacitor start motor, so which consisting of centrifugal switch. So in this diagram we can see, so series centrifugal switch is connected with the auxiliary winding, that is starting winding. The connection of the capacitor start induction motor, so we can see in this diagram, the current IM lags voltage V by pi m. So in this phasor diagram you can see IM lags the V by an angle pi m, and capacitor current, the auxiliary winding current is IST. So here we can see the starting winding or auxiliary winding current is IST. The IST is leads due to the capacitor is connected in series with the starting winding. The current flowing in the starting winding or auxiliary winding which leads to the voltage V. So here IST leads the voltage by an angle pi st. Hence there exists a large phase difference between the two currents, almost equal to 90 degrees. So which is an ideal case. The phasor diagram shows in the figure B. Okay. So here we can see the diagram without centrifugal switch. So this type of motor is called capacitor start and capacitor run motor. So in this case of capacitor start and capacitor run type of motor, there is no centrifugal switch. So there is no centrifugal switch. The permanently capacitor is connected in this circuit. So we are not able to remove. So there is no switch in this. So capacitor we cannot remove in this type of connection. So the schematic diagram you can see in this figure. Now applications. So this type of induction motors. So we can use it in high starting torque and hence are used in hard starting loads. So these motors are we can use in high starting torque. So where we are required. So these motors are used for compressors, conveyors, grinders, fans, blowers, refrigerators, air conditions, etc. So almost commonly used motors. So these motors are we are using commonly in our applications, in our domestic applications and industrial applications. These motors are commonly used. Capacitor start and capacitor run motors. So especially we are using in ceiling fans, blowers and air conditions. So up to the range of the motor is 6 kilowatt. The availability of motors are up to 6 kilowatt. Okay. So more than that, single phase induction motors are not available and also not suitable for applications more than 6 kilowatt range. So we need to use 3-phase induction motors. So 3-phase induction motor construction is very strong, rigid, and also maintenance is less compared to the single phase induction motors. So we need to go for 3-phase induction motors where we required more than 6 kilowatt. Okay, and we will see the shaded pole induction motor. So in shaded pole induction motor is similar to the squirrel cage type induction motor. So which consisting of squirrel cage type rotor. The stator is different compared to the squirrel cage type induction motor. So rotor is similar to the squirrel cage type induction motor, but stator is having some modifications. So which consisting of salient poles or projected poles. So which is having shaded. So which is having shading band. So you can see in this figure B. So we can see in this figure A and figure B. So here shading band, starting winding and squirrel cage type rotor. So in figure B clearly we can observe the shading band. So this is consisting of projected pole type stator. So to eliminate the flux interactions, so we are using this type of steadying bands. So here we are using copper steadying band, steadying copper steadying band. So we can see in this figure. Now we will move to the applications of steaded pole induction motor. So these motors are very cheap and have very low starting torque and low power factor and low efficiency. So low power factor means obviously the efficiency will be low. So these motors are commonly used for the small fans, motors and advertising displays, film projectors, record players and gramophones. So earlier we are using gramophones. So we have roll the buttons. So there we will use shaded pole and hair dryers, photocopying machines, etc. So this type of shaded pole motors are we are using at low starting torque and low power factor and low efficiency applications, right? So this is about single phase induction motors. So almost so we have completed all the topics in your fourth module. So if you have any doubt you can contact me directly. So study well and score good marks. Okay, fourth module will be very easy compared to the previous third and second and first modules. And also it is very useful for your competitive exams. So give more concentration on module 4. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, thank you.